Hello and welcome to the KEDICHO Podcast, the podcast where we dive deep into the dichos we grew up hearing from our parents and grandparents.
I'm Alondra.
And I'm Alejandro. And today's dicho is...
Es mejor amar y perder que nunca haber amado.
Perfect. And we're starting off with that dicho because we are on Valentine's today. So, de una vez les decimos Feliz Día de San Valentín para todos y todas.
O como dicen en español, Feliz Día del Amor y la Amistad.
Ooh, is that how they say it?
Yeah. Yeah,
Wow.
it's not San Valentín. Well, from what I've heard. El amor y la amistad. That's kind of cute. I think that's a lot sweeter than in English.
The
Say it
San
in
Valentine's.
English?
Because
Say it in English. Can you?
Happy Valentine's Day.
No. Say el amor. I'll say it.
Oh, Feliz Día del Amor y la Amistad.
Yeah, but in English.
So, happy Friendship and Love Day.
Yeah, I wonder why they have to put friendship in it. Feliz Día del Amor y la Amistad. Happy Day of Love and Friendship. That's interesting. Happy Love and Friendship Day.
Because you gotta include friendships in this day.
Yeah, because I think that the emphasis is not so much romantic love, but love overall. And that's beautiful.
Well, a romantic and love starts as friendship. Do you agree?
Not all of them. Not all of them. No, I don't think so.
You don't think so? I think so.
I don't think so. Okay.
From a guy's perspective, I think love will start as a friendship.
Have you ever had a friendship that turns into love?
Yes. We were friends before we were lovers.
Okay, now answer me. Have you ever had a relationship that was never a friendship before? Don't answer that.
Anyways, yeah, let's move on.
No.
All right, so the question, so have I ever had a relationship that never was a friendship?
Yeah.
No, because they all started as a friendship, as a like there's a circle of friends, and within that circle of friends you meet individuals and you meet girls, you meet people, and from there is that you seek who you're interested in. Okay,
well, I'm still going to cut you off there because I don't think it's true that every relationship starts with a friendship.
Okay.
It should. I think it's a good thing if it
does.
Wait,
but then what is that called? Love at first sight?
Yeah, I think that's the term. There you go.
But that's creepy. From a guy's perspective, I think if it happens to a guy, like a guy
that's creepy.
Sees this girl and is like, oh my God, I'm in love with this girl.
Oh, and then what's her name? I don't know, but I love her. Oh my God.
That happens. You see the girl and the guy goes, okay, I'm extremely attracted. I like this girl. I like looking at her.
Obviously, it's from physical appearance first.
Right. But it strikes that level of love? Or is that already love? Que se enamora. Porque sí usan en español que, se enamoró.
Amor a primera vista.
Amor a primera vista. Se enamora. Te puedes enamorar con solo haber visto a la persona.
Dang.
Whoa.
That's crazy.
Y de ahí, ya que te enamoras,
you pursue it.
Empiezas el pursuing. And ahí es donde o te va bien o te va mal. Y es donde el dicho, pues, se puede conectar. Que
okay, yeah.
Es mejor
amar y haber perdido.
Amar y haber perdido
que
nunca haber
amado. Is it? That's the question.
¿Es mejor ser amado? Bueno, pues este dicho nos dice, es mejor haber amado. Like, period. Like, you saw someone, tú viste a alguien y te enamoraste. Y sentiste esas emociones.
Mm-hmm.
Que nunca haber amado.
So, like, por ejemplo, imagínate tú en la vida nunca haber amado up until this point. I mean, that doesn't make sense.
I think that would be so hard to live. I don't doubt, y no creo, I don't doubt that it has ever happened. someone who's been in this earth and has
never loved
because they had like a tough upbringing. Pero, oh man,
I don't think that's possible. I think
por eso,
humans.
I don't doubt that it has happened, but I think it's
not possible. I think humans are
not
made.
common.
Yeah, humans are naturally made to love. I think I've said this in the podcast before. I don't think humans are born evil or born into like have bad intentions. I think it's kind of like the world makes them turn into that. Okay, you're not born a villain. Right. So I also feel like you're born to love. And
you're lucky to be born in love in a family that uses the emotion or the reality of love.
Yeah, a lot of families don't show love. I come from a family that shows love. Do you?
In what way? Because is there different types of love? Are we tapping into the 5 languages of love here?
We could.
Or is this you experience with your family? A brief interruption of our little cat. She was getting into the little cat treat can. But let's get back to the topic at hand. And the topic at hand is about... We were talking about love, and you were mentioning that you grew up with in a family that expressed love.
Yes, I did.
So whenever you have to express it in a way, and that's where like the languages of love come into hand, because there's several ways that you can express love to your family, being a mom, a dad, or your siblings, or
to your children,
to your parents, or to your children,
to a friend. Or are we talking about families?
And then so it goes to that, and then it goes into like you starting, and then it evolves. It goes into then you start showing love to your friends and that one individual who you got your eyes on. Who's that person? Who's that person? People, who is that right now? If it's fresh. If you saw him yesterday.
That's exciting. If you're seeing them for Valentine's Day.
I know. Who's that Valentine's? Who's your Valentine?
I'm going to be honest with you. I never had a Valentine. Ever.
Pues ya ni modo.
Bueno, pues ya ni modo.
Yeah.
No, yeah. I never.
Like in school?
Like in school. Like as a whatever. Like that. Ooh, my Valentine. Or my crush asked me to be his Valentine or whatever. Like, I never had a real Valentine. I had a galentine.
Like a girl?
Yeah, me and my friend were like, we're going to do it. We're going to go to the movies.
We're slowly to be each other's
No, Valentine. I said, I got you. And we had fun. And we went to go watch The Vow.
Wow.
And we gave each other chocolates and bears in high school.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that was fun.
That sounds fun.
That was cute. Did you ever have a Valentine? Oh, no, I'm sorry. Did you ever ask to be?
You know, yo llegué aquí en los Estados Unidos y esa parte de cultura.
But it's a Mexican thing too. Do you not ask somebody to be your?
Es que no fue un big deal en mi familia el día de San Valentín.
En tu familia.
O en
tu circle.
En mi experiencia, el día de San Valentín no es como Christmas, no es como Thanksgiving, no es como, es como en mi experiencia, en mi upbringing, fue como un little minor, es como Labor Day type of thing.
Oh my gosh, it's like St. Patrick's Day. Well, that's interesting because for me, like you said, like it's just like any other random little whatever day. Mm-hmm. But for me, I said that I never had a Valentine like from a crush or whatever. But I remember coming home from school and my mom would always have something for my sister, for me, and my dad. Like she would
como un regalo.
Yeah, like a little regalito, or we would have Valentine's dinner. And she, así como how she does the Christmas plates and stuff.
Yeah.
She would do that. She would have little
for
red
San
hearts.
Valentine?
San Valentin.
San Valentin?
San Valentine.
San Valentine.
For Saint Valentin. I was saying that my mom used to kind of make sure that we didn't feel like losers at.
Good mom.
Specifically me, because my sister had her her own thing. Like, she was very Valentine's and in love. She's a lover. Let's just say that.
Okay.
She's a lover. So she had her own thing. And so my mom would make sure that, I guess, when we would come home, there would be like a cute little dinner. There'd be cookies that we baked in the house. And we would make them into like heart shapes. I have pictures. Maybe I should upload them. I don't know. I have pictures there's actually a few pictures that we took. I'm going to have to look at them. I was a freshman in high school. And I had my pink outfit from school. I think I had like pink fake pearl necklace. And we were just having so much fun. My parents and I, you're going to see the pictures. Like, we even blew up balloons. We were sitting in the living room. We had a candlelit dinner on our coffee table. It was a whole vibe. So yeah, my family definitely did celebrate Valentine's.
So now, was this an idea from your mom, or was it idea from your mom and co-signed by your dad, or was it like both working together?
No, it was. I think it was definitely my mom. She likes to show love to us in that way. Like, even to this day, I think
events and gifting.
Like, she's a gift giver. Have you noticed? I just realized my mom's a gift giver.
Right.
Because for Christmas, she makes sure that nobody goes without at least regalito. Something. Yeah.
Aunque sea una camisita o
yeah. Like, for a wedding, she gave us something. Oh, yeah.
I liked it so much. I haven't stopped wearing it.
It was a wedding gift.
Yeah.
And he wore it before the wedding and he never took it off.
Yeah. She was like, look, I got you this. I'm like, whoa. I love it. And then I just put it on, and then she's like, "But it's a wedding gift." It's like, "But yeah, I know. I want to wear it now."
I know. I have a matching one, but I need to get it fixed.
Yeah.
Long story short.
Accidentally broke it.
Yeah, but anyways, so yeah, Valentine's. That's my mom's a gift giver, so she likes to have that. You know, do little cute little things here and there for things like that.
Awesome childhood and experience of your
I don't
early
think you knew that,
stages. For me, short story long. Long story short.
Bye. Short story really long.
Yeah.
Extremely long.
I know. Buckle up, guys, because I'm going to go deep into why I have issues.
Okay, Haber.
Yeah, we lacked a lot of that stuff. When it came to events like that, my family, they didn't really celebrate those things.
Like Valentine's?
Like Valentine's.
Or what do you mean?
Like, we never did Valentine's parties or Valentine's little occasion. We're like, oh, our only thing that we experienced with my family growing up would be our occasional going out to
Cece's?
Cece's Pizza. And I've said it before in the podcast, and we would just go out to eat. That would be the thing, and go to the mall.
Which mall?
Music City. Oh, back then, Bicester Ridge Mall, and that was an iconic place that I have so much core memories of that mall. But that mall right now is
dead and
ghost
scary.
Town. Oh my goodness, kind of creepy just to go.
Yeah.
So surreal, would that be the thing? Like, not real? Is that what surreal means, by the way? Like,
surreal is an art form, but it's kind of like.
But what is it meaning?
Surrealism is the art form. Surreal means like it doesn't feel real. It feels like it looks real, but it's not. Something is like AI, almost like the hands are not there. Like, that's so surreal. Like, I don't know.
Surrealism.
Anyways, long story longer. What were you even saying?
It's just that. Okay, well, let's just do it. Long story short, I didn't have that in my childhood. So San Valentín was something that I would experience only at school. Y entonces era el día en donde yo llegaba, o el día before, les decía, hey, ma, va a haber San Valentín y va a haber, necesito agarrar algo.
Yeah,
porque la maestra me dijo que trae algo para regalarle a todos o a alguien especial. And I would be like, okay.
Dude,
and I would be like, Mom.
I didn't have a crush like in elementary like that. Whenever you did do the boxes, I don't remember having a crush at all.
Oh no, hell yeah! I would do like regular those little smart little heart thingies for everybody, and then for that special someone, I would get like chocolatitos or like una rosita or un little teddy bear accompanying with that.
Really, a whole bear, like the little ones?
Yeah, it was just
still cute though.
Yeah, cajitas, y luego a little bear with little something, y luego también la cajita.
Martha. Christmas. That was you. It's literally you making the Christmas thing or the Valentine.
No, but either way, yeah, it was a girl named Marta, but like, oh shit, how do you know?
Oh my god, no.
Bro, during that time.
So that you were really little Grinch.
I was, no, yeah.
You were the Grinch. Oh my gosh.
En ese tiempo, era donde todavía, for my birthdays, I would ask for CDs. Y entonces, during that time, or in that birthday, in that year, yo les pregunté a mis papás si me compraban un disco de Enrique Iglesias because I was...
You were in love.
I got hooked on Enrique Iglesias when he came out with the Héroe song or the single or that CD. And so I listened to it. And then whenever like I found out, he's coming out with a new disco. And in this new disco, there was this one song called Marta. And I would eat that fucking song up.
Is there a song called Alondra? No.
Probably not. Yeah, I'm going to make you one.
Yes.
What? We're too damn bad because I have no skill for that.
You can write me a poem if you want.
Wait, I forgot how that Marta song went.
I've never heard of it, actually.
Marta se fue. No, it's just Laura.
Laura.
Yeah, anyways. Yeah, so yeah, it was that was what I would gift. Or that was around that time.
Yeah.
So bringing it back to...
Es mejor amar.
Es mejor amar.
Y perder.
Y perder que nunca ser amado. O nunca haber amado.
Pues no sé.
Pues el dicho te está haciendo el argument de que it is better.
Oh, right. That's the answer. Love. The answer is yes.
The answer is yes. So, is there evidence in your experience to back that up?
O sea, yo no he perdido.
Girl, get out of here.
Yo amé y gané.
Damn, girl, consider yourself lucky because aquellos nosotros que hemos perdido y de así gacho.
Alejandro.
Shit.
Cue Alejandro
that
eating ice cream, crying in his room, watching. What was it? What'd you watch?
Yeah, en una de mis bajadas, I watched the entire season. I caught up to like the Breaking Bad seasons. Y I ate a lot of ice cream.
Pobrecito.
En otra, I think this one time I went running, and because I used to go run a lot in high school, and in the track, it was just me, and while I was running, I started screaming. I was like, ah!
It's so dramatic. Oh my God.
Marta, ¿por qué? No, but this shit's for real shit, girl.
I did not know that.
I'm telling you, you do some crazy shit whenever like you're all heartbroken and shit.
Especially I feel like as a young teenager.
Teenagers that don't know shit.
Thinking back on who I was as a teenager and the things that I would do, I'm just like, wow, you were a weird kid.
All right, elaborate on that, please. You can't just leave us on that. What do you mean?
Okay, so, I mean, for whatever reason, I did not have a boyfriend. Let's just put it that way.
Do you think it was social skills or was it anxiety or...
No, because I was confident. I'm going to say that. I was more confident in myself back then. I didn't really have insecurities until you gave them to me, actually. No,
girl, look, you see how you try to weave that in there? No.
Okay, no lie. I actually didn't. And I think it has to do a lot with social media. I didn't have insecurities. Like, I knew I was skinny. I knew I was like, just like whatever. But I didn't think anything of my looks other than like, wow, I look good, you know? Anyways, but that's besides the point.
Oh, okay. Uh-huh.
What I'm saying is that I was openly weird.
Openly
like,
weird.
I was okay with just being who I was. How do I say this? I was not hiding who I was at all. To fit in, you know?
So it's the idea of you not caring what people thought of you being however you were.
That I look back and think back at what I would, how I was as a teenager, and I could see that, I was weird, and people would say it to my face too.
It's like, you're weird in a good way.
Yeah, and that's the thing. But they would be like, but in a good way.
Oh, they always follow up with that.
Yeah, and they're like, no, you're the good kind of weird. Things like that, and I would just be like, thanks.
Like, what's the good kind weird? Because what's the bad kind weird?
I think the good kind of weird is where they still want to be your friend, and they like your company.
Oh, okay. So there's some weirdness with you, but you're still like
I like it. Like,
cool.
You're weird, but I like that. Like,
I'm still gonna talk to you, and you're someone to keep around because you make things interesting. Maybe.
I don't know. But I look back at some of my like videos that I have saved or pictures that I have saved, and it was very much weird teenage girl. She's a weird one. Oh gosh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, but from there.
What was your question though?
Yeah, like from there, where's the how can you back up this dicho de que es mejor amar, haber amado y fracasado?
So the point is that I was weird goes hand in hand with having no romantic relationships. I feel like that just wasn't in the cards. You know, you can't just be weird. Okay,
like
who would you want to date the weird girl?
Sit down, my child. You are not ready.
Yeah, I wasn't ready.
Be patient. The weird one out there will come.
And he did.
But he will take some time. He needs to still stumble and scrape his knees and fall a couple of times, but I'm preparing him for you, girl. Don't worry, okay? Le estoy dando una paliza.
Solo una patada.
Para que cuando llegue a tu vida, he's ready. And you could be like, yep, that's my man.
Yeah.
Damn, that's some cruel stuff, Jesus.
For you. I mean, I guess for me too, because I would question it. For me, nunca haber amado. Like, okay, let's say this dicho, es mejor amar y perder. That's what you lived. Like, until we met. Amar y perder, amar y perder, amar y perder. That's you. Sorry. Y yo fui nunca haber amado. Like, all of that time. Like, the whole time frame of us being teenagers, you lived amar y perder. Y yo viví nunca haber amado.
Oh, really? They both suck. Would you agree? No?
Oh, okay. Yes.
Yeah, because you were like waiting. You were in a waiting game. I said, like, what the freak?
I have a letter I wrote to myself at 17 years old, and I posted it when we got married on our wedding day, and it was a letter to my married self, because I didn't know who I was gonna marry. I didn't know when. I didn't know anything, but I wrote myself a letter to future me at 17 years old. And I have all these questions that I asked on it. And it came true. And I was like, wow, 17-year-old me.
I'm going to
hug you. Yeah.
You were on spot.
Yeah.
What's some of the things that you wrote?
I just wrote.
No, out of the top of your head.
I just said, hey, I don't know how old you're going to be when you get married, but I hope he makes you happy.
I was going to be like,
you're happy.
I hope it's not 40.
No, I didn't think that. No, but I will say that, you know, in those teen years, I would think like, dang, am I ever going to find somebody?
Yeah.
I
can see that, how it's a big
as
question
a teenager,
as a teenager. Oh my goodness. And to everybody right now who's in that.
Anybody who's single and who wants to love. I think that's just a common thought. You're like, dang, am I ever going to find my person?
That's such a hard moment when you're like making yourself that question. It's like, am I going to find someone? The pressure.
It's kind of a pressure.
The like the scareness and the...
Like, how long?
Whoa.
How much longer, God?
Yeah. And it feels like you're just kind of like thrown into this. Like, you're just like, all right, well, you, out of the people you know, well, ¿cuál te gusta?
Pick
like,
one.
damn, that's my batch.
Honestly.
That's what those the cards I got dealt? Damn it.
No, that was me. That was me. Apart from being weird, I just didn't vibe like that with anybody. I was like, it just didn't. It never sparked a crush.
Mm-hmm.
I was just like, yeah, I see you. Okay, I'm gonna continue being weird.
Damn.
I was like, it didn't make me want to not be weird. I didn't like you enough to try to fit in. I didn't like you enough to try to look feminine. You know what I mean? To be gentle, to be dainty.
Okay. Man, I don't know where to take this, but like, Malagna. No, but
nah, you gotta cough again.
That was that hard on you? Like, to have experienced that? Like, be honest.
Honestly, it was only like late night thoughts when I would draw or whatever. But it wasn't a thought that I would get sad about, because I spent a lot of my time being surrounded by people that I cared about and loved. My friends that I had, I think that like a boyfriend compared to the friendship that I had, I don't think it would have compared. So to answer your question, did it affect me? Did I feel sad about it? No, because also none of my friends dated either. So like the pressure wasn't really there, but it was just like the hopes of finding someone. Like, who would it be? You know, who's gonna be? I don't know. It's not gonna be you guys.
What?
You know,
pobrecitos. Pero you did have expectations of what you were looking for, or was it until you made that letter to yourself? I
had expectations, because the fact that I didn't want to be with other people didn't mean that people didn't want to be with me, even though I was weird. Mm-hmm. It was rare and few, but it was kind of like, no, like I don't even know you.
Right, yeah. No, pues, I mean, para todos hay alguien que le gustas o le caes bien.
Yeah.
No importa quién eres, va a haber el que, like, aquí. Para cada naranja está su media. Para cada media naranja está su otra parte. Algo así.
Media naranja? I just know about the media naranja.
Yeah, to every yeah, there's someone for everybody.
Yeah, exactly.
Unos están más escondidillos por ahí. Yo pienso que es on the path that you're forging for yourself. Y también un poquito de cuánto trust you have en el universo, or trust that things that you're doing are leading you to a better future, and that you're proactively working on that. Porque si quieres algo mejor, tienes que empezar a trabajar en ti mismo para poder obtener ese mejor.
Exactly. And so for me, I never had anything mejor. I never had anything. So I was just like, I don't want that. But I'm not focused on that. I'm not boy crazy. I think that's the term. I wasn't boy crazy. You know, like, it's not like I'm obsessing over wanting a boyfriend or having a crush.
Oh,
or
interesting.
Or getting attention from a guy that I like.
Para ti no te empezó a cliquear eso, que era como no era un motivator para ti.
Exactly, it wasn't.
When you mention boy crazy, is that like whenever girls, like, they're into like boy bands, or like they get crazy just because they're like the One Directions or the 5 Seconds of Summer?
I think that's just being a fan. No, I wasn't referring to being a fan.
But yo digo que ese es like the primal instinct of a young teenage girl that goes into like, oh my God, I'm feral, so into...
Or you go feral for a boy.
Explain that. I've heard it so many times and my brain cannot understand what that...
Your body takes over and you can't help it. You're just like I'm going feral for KFC chicken. I don't know.
What?
What's that? Like, you could say it like that. Or for my man. Like, I don't know.
Is that the same thing as sprung?
Yeah.
And again, that's another term that I've heard and I've never understood. I think like it goes way past my head.
It just means like you're really into it. You're really into them. You really want to be
Like there's that attraction.
You just want that energy. Yeah, it's like so strong that
I just want to be around that
you would
person.
go crazy for them.
What time?
You go
a
feral.
qué hora sales al pan?
Ándale.
Right? Kind of like weird vibes. It could get to weird vibes, right?
I mean, if you're into it, it's not weird. If you're not into it, it is weird.
Right.
Imagine.
And that's where like the line, that's where it's a very weird line. Where is it drawn? Like what's weird and what's actually appropriate
acceptable
for the courtship of partners
Dang.
or people in that stage.
Because like imagine you like this person and they do certain things that make it weird. You slowly start getting weirded out even though you're attracted to them. Is that possible?
There could be that initial attraction and then there's that, oh, okay, no, never mind.
Like tiene un mocote and he just like anyways
something
like he eats it
happens, some more knowledge, just more information. You gather more information that makes you, okay, let me reconsider. I don't really like this person, but the other person already got the hints or the vibe of the past that, oh, this girl
is into me.
Respondió positively to me approaching her or me hanging out with her, and then se quedan atrapados en esa mentalidad, en ese pasado de que, oh, no, this girl likes me because why would she do this? Pero no están viendo el nuevo, la
they
nueva
can't take a
información.
hint, basically.
Yeah, they get too blinded as in like, no, this one has to work because it was working.
That's sad.
And then that's whenever it starts getting weird, as in like, how long does it take for you to get the hint now that, hey,
yeah, she's not into you.
Yeah, es mejor haber amado y perdido y ya perdiste aquí.
Oh, okay.
And some people double down on that. They're like, no. I was one of them.
You were one of them?
No, but yeah.
A ver,
se me pasó en unas veces, ya, en donde like,
¿te aferraste?
me aferré a una girl y yo dije, no, there has to be a way.
Like, it just has to work out because, I already saw myself with you.
Ya me
vi
hice
casado.
una historia. No, not even that
we
far.
We already named our kids. Did you ever do that? Did you ever have names with your crush or with your people, your girls?
I wouldn't go that far.
Really?
No, it was just, no, because I'm talking about early, like middle school. Like that's when it happened. Like, but it's every fool must learn type of situation where it's like I had to learn the hard way that that's not the way to do it. Or yes, te vinieron el sentimiento, te vino el amor.
You were so in love.
Ajá. Y entonces eso lo estás apuntando a esta persona, ¿verdad? Y tú quieres que ella sienta lo mismo o quieres saber al menos y te aferras. It's like,
oh, like, no, Marta, I'm your husband.
No, that show was elementary.
Oh,
Marta was elementary. Anymore. No,
okay.
Middle school was just more
Martin.
What the hell, Alondra? No. No, mama, I like girls. That video got me so laughing. Oh my goodness.
I'm sorry.
A ver, let's recap. Let's come back.
Yeah, you were saying that te aferras porque tú quieres decir que es mejor amar que perder.
Oh, yeah. Te aferras porque no quieres perder. Y no se te mete el consejo de este dicho que es...
Amar y perder es mejor.
Ya, amaste y lo sentiste, pero
se fue.
Si ya perdiste, ya...
Se fue. That's the song, huh?
Ajá. Oh, yeah. Es una canción de que amó y se fue.
Mm-hmm.
Y entonces necesitas aprender esa lección. Y todo hombre, de una manera u otra, ha aprendido esa lección de las que se van.
O las que dejas. También puedes
perder. Esa es otra cosa.
¿Puedes perder cuando los dejas?
Puedes perder. No, porque eso es donde estás en el otro lado de la moneda, básicamente. Te caía bien, querías pursue this, but ahora, as a guy, in the guy's version, it's like, yeah, I hanged out with this girl, and it's not what I thought, and ya no quiero. Y entonces en esa es donde la girl gets to experience that. Perder. And it's kind of weird because a guy approaches and a girl gets approached.
I remember this thing one of my English teachers said in a class one day, and I never forgot it. And I used that at the back of my head. I was like, you're right. Yeah. She said,
write that down.
Yeah, I was like, write that down. And she said, boys chase and girls choose.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, I ain't got nothing to choose from.
Goddamn, motherfuckers. Come on, chase. Chase.
Exactly. And that's when I changed personalities. I'm just kidding.
Right. And that's where you started getting hints. I was like, oh,
yeah.
maybe I need to.
Maybe I should be more feminine. Maybe I should stop cussing. Maybe I was very much.
Ooh, girl, you
boy.
weren't ready for me then back then.
No, I was weird, and I feel like I was not in my feminine. More than anything, it was just I was just so openly weird, and I would challenge people. I was arrogant, and I would challenge people.
What's arrogant?
O sea, I was.
You can't just throw words like that and expect me to know what those are.
Like I feel like I knew it all.
Okay.
O sea, I was kind of smarter than most boys my age.
You felt.
Yeah.
That you were smarter.
I thought I was.
Which made you arrogant.
Yeah. Which made me challenge people. Or guys, I was a girl's girl. Like, eso sí, con una mujer, I would never be mean or rude or talk about, or I never had beef.
They're your friends.
Yeah. I'm a girl's girl. I would always make friend. She's my friend. Oh, they were friends. But for like a dude, I would easily, like, we would roast each other, or we would cuss each other out, or it was just like hey, motherfucker. Yeah, it was very much that. And I could see why I was not a top pick.
Yeah, they were probably like, ooh, who's this girl?
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, girl,
no, yeah.
Like those TikToks, it's like, ooh, no, get out of here. No.
I haven't seen that TikTok. Like, I feel like I am, what is it? Cuando dices algo, but it counteracts what you're saying. Like, I was a goody two shoes in high school. I was a goody two shoes, but I would cuss a lot and skip every now and then. But I was shy, but I was weird. You know what I mean? I was working on, contradict. I was working on myself, but I was also, and I wasn't boy crazy, but I was like stupid, and I was dumb, and I was smart. I don't know. See? It just doesn't make sense. Exactly. Like, it just contradicts everything.
It wasn't in order. No tenías ningún tipo de control de tu vida, which is
me vestía bonito. I wasn't like tomboy. You would see me and you wouldn't think, oh, she's a tomboy.
Okay.
I would dress girly, but I wasn't girly.
Did you have fashion back then? Or
yeah, I like to dress in trends or whatever.
Oh, okay.
For the times.
So whatever.
Me peinaba, I would wake up like at 6 a.m. to do my whole routine.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
never had to do that. I would just wake up and like me limpiaba las babas y vámonos.
Ni te lavaba los dientes. I feel like I knew some kids who wouldn't even brush their teeth. It was gross.
No, yeah. I know. Like I said, we all had to go through that, and that's part of what you have to learn to become better as a candidate for that person that you're interesting.
Exactly.
I mean, you're interested in, because all that, guys, matters when you start caring about your looks, your posture, the way that you talk, the way or the amount of, or the people that you talk to también. Mm-hmm. Si te estás juntando con un montón de, así que de personas como eras tú, fodongos.
Ah, perdón. Excuse me, yo no era fodonga.
No, I'm not saying like you, but like no, girl. If the book
here's the proof. I was cute in high school, okay, to my standards. Like I said, I was confident, but I was also weird. Anyways,
lo que estaba diciendo era que o fodongo también pues tienes que cambiar las personas que te estás hanging out with. It's kind of like who you hang out with, you will be associated with. So start hanging out or being more like the cool kids or popular kids, or just having social proof. As in, like, if they ask someone, hey, what do you think about this person? And then they'll have like, honestly, he's aight.
I did
not. And that's, yes, it's already big points.
I did not have social proof.
You didn't have social proof?
No.
Oh, because they would say like, no, she kind of cusses. Oh, she's
no. I mean,
she's very
here's the
mean.
Thing. I had friends, and I had friends from different groups, like little people here and there. Like I had a friend in every class or something like that, but I wasn't popular.
No, but that's still it's a level of social proof because within that group and the people who anybody who would get interested in you would have to go to your group, the people that you hang out with, and like, hey, Alondra, what's up with her? Some guy asking another guy, it's like, I don't know, what do you want to know? It's kind of weird. Oh, okay.
Exactly.
Enough said.
What kind of weird?
All right.
Oh
Pursue
God.
over.
Exactly.
Abort. I'm
gonna start crying.
Eject
Alejandro.
here.
Yeah, cállate. You're mean, Alejandro.
I'm sorry.
Maybe.
Okay. No. Okay. What I had to do.
Yeah,
guys,
no es mi culpa. No es mi culpa.
Mira.
No es mi culpa.
A mí me tocó.
Que yo no era a man whore.
Ay, güey.
Anda, ¿quieres cómo jugar de quemar? ¿Quieres quemar?
¿Quieres jugar a los quemados?
¿Quieres jugar a los quemados? Alejandrito nomás veía allá por la esquina y dijo, she's mine. He did that with me, honestly. He did that with everybody. And my sister, my best friend.
Shut up, guacha. No, okay. So I would guide myself, or I had a guiding system in my brain. Let's just call it that, right? Mm-hmm. That I got to learn over time of many failures, de tanto perder,
no,
se aprende.
Pero, o sea, tú acababas de perder y aún ahí le echaste frijoles. O le echaste ganas to pay it, like, get me to pay attention to you.
Oh, no.
Like,
okay.
I remember you said you had just lost. Perder. You just got out of a relationship. Dude, yeah.
No, but then that's what happened that, like, I didn't immediately was like, I want you to be my girlfriend.
No, okay. No, yeah, no.
¿Verdad?
Would you before?
It took... No, I didn't. No, wait. Another relationship?
That would have been you other times?
Yeah, but I learned my lesson.
I know.
Yo sé que I know, pero hey, everybody had to learn their ways. Honestly, guys, my method of learning is by messing up so many times that, like, in those mess ups, I will learn the necessary things. Mm-hmm. And it's kind of like how I approach my work. It's like, if there's something I don't know how to do, I will do it and experiment and fail and then learn and just keep repeating that. And eventually I'm like, oh, I know how to do this. I do that with food when I cook. No me sale un dish.
All I know is that I remember when I first met you and you were talking about your personal things like that, that you just got a relationship. And then I remember you said that it's because girls are like ceilings. Some of them are missing tiles. I'm like, excuse you? Like, in the back of my head, I was like, that's your first problem, buddy. You're comparing women to ceiling tiles.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
I said that?
Yeah, you're trying to...
What the fuck?
You were trying to be deep. It was the time that I was in the backseat of the car, third wheeling with you, me and my sister.
But I said that. A ver.
Oh, and my friend. Yeah, we were just getting to know you. We were getting to know you. And you were talking about, like, your life before, like, your whole life before us, I guess, the group, the friendships that we made.
¿Y qué dije? Because you're good at remembering what I said.
Well, you were just saying that something around that women are like ceilings, and some of them are missing tiles, like ceiling tiles. Some of them have missing tiles. O sea, they're not, they don't create like they're not the full package.
Oh, okay. Here's, I remember that. Okay. Why I said that. Okay?
Why? Tell me now.
Okay.
10 years later.
Lo que quería decir con eso, en ese tiempo ya me acordé, es que cuando iba y me gustaba alguien, and I would start talking to them, and during that process, what you would call courtship, el echarle los perros, right? En español, yo creo. I think that's what it means. Correct me if it's wrong.
Conquistar,
yeah. Yeah, conquistar. Okay. En la conquista era de tratar de conocer a la otra persona, porque me di cuenta de que cómo vas a empezar a querer a alguien y tener emociones por alguien que ni siquiera conoces y te guías solamente por la mirada.
You were saying love at first sight is not working for me. I don't know.
It's a hint that there might be something there. Like it's something to pursue, right? It's like oh, okay. let's investigate a little bit more. Let's get to know each other, because the other part of it is like you want them to know you too. And in those beginning stages, well, obviously, si te interesa, you're going to portray someone,
your best self.
Your best self. And that's the best strategy that anybody has in this game of love and this game
love
of
and loss.
Game of lust.
Love and loss.
Oh, game of, yeah.
Amar
Y también,
Perder.
¿por qué no?
And lost.
in this game of love, you have to you have to present yourself. Yeah, it's like you gotta show your resume because if you're gonna get hired by a company, you have to show up your best qualities. What can you do? And you show that. And
it's like, I can lift 50 pounds.
Well,
I can probably squat you. I make this much amount of money. I don't know. I went to this school.
It's counterintuitive to say that, and guys will fall under that assumption that works, and that's why a lot of guys do it, because they think it works, but it's not.
It actually is kind of a turn off.
It's kind of like
try to show off.
You don't. It's like you want them to know that about you, pero que no venga de ti.
Que venga de tu mami.
No. Y ahí es donde. I mean, that's a good wingman right there.
Your mom?
Your mom. It's like,
my mom.
Because, and people use your mom to social proof you if you're of a good quality.
How so?
Like, girls can use your mom. And in fact, it's a very well-known thing. It's like, what's your relationship with your mom? And then according to how you answer that, or if they see you with your mom at one point for whatever reason, you... Like
how you treat her. How do you treat your mom?
Yeah, exactly. And that's a lot of... Ahí se dan mucha cuenta... How do you say that in Spanish? Se dan cuenta muchas personas, muchas muchachas del hombre de cómo es. Uh-huh. Y entonces de ahí puede ser que... Red flags.
Yeah, the Freudian theory is Freudian. I feel like that's such a boy thing, though, to think about social proof. I'm sorry.
No, girls do it too.
How?
They ask other girls. Or at least they see if other girls are interested in that.
No, I think those are just mean girls.
No, what do you mean?
Who are making sure that they don't want the same man. Or like, if you're showing interest in my crush, I'm going to be mean to you. Or if my crush shows interest in you, I'm going to be mean to you, the girl. It's a thing. Girls are something else, Alejandro.
Well, that could be a social proof. If there's a girl that's attracted to the person that you're attracted to or that you want to pursue, you're already like, competition? All right. Let's see who's the best.
I guess I never lived through that. So it's kind of like, I completely am just like, like just hearing that, like social proof.
Right.
Sorry. No sé, o sea, para mí nunca me ha importado tanto social proof.
All right, and I've thought about that. I don't know where to take it other than okay, fine.
Anyways,
yo nada más,
moving back to the DICHOS.
Yeah, de mi experiencia, yo sí noté que era importante cuando se trataba de la persona que me interesaba. No tan solo era lo que yo podía ver y observar, qué sabían las otras personas de esa persona. Y si era positivo, pues, me gustaba más la persona. It was nada más, it's just more
weird.
Information.
It's just weird. I think it's weird.
I
don't know. I never lived that. I never had that thought.
You don't do it consciously. A lot of it is unconsciously that you do it. You social proof someone unconsciously.
Maybe.
And it's just weird. It's like the more you think about it, you can't, because you don't do it consciously. And that's weird. And that's love. Baby, don't hurt me no more.
Anyway, so, amar y perder, Alejandro. Es mejor. So, tú amaste y perdiste muchas veces.
Varias veces, sí. En una me dejaron ahí parado en una noche así todo y me fui caminando solo. Y yo dije, shit, it wasn't me who got picked. And I had to go back home. Oh my
gosh.
Y estaba la luna llena así. Una traila quemada.
Yeah, I think I know the reference. I know your childhood story.
Bro, that was such a freaking moment.
I know. Anyway, so yeah.
You want me to tell it without giving too much context?
If you want, yeah.
All right. So there was this one time I had a love interest, and then
a love triangle.
Yes, but hold on. Oh. Well, yeah. I had this interaction. Tuve esta relación con X persona y todo iba bien hasta que llegó otra persona y entonces hubo como ese like, I like you, but I really want him.
Him, yeah.
And then, so pasó eso and I was confused and I was younger también. Y entonces hubo un momento en donde yo dije, bueno, pues,
vamos a hablar como adultos.
Vamos a hablar. Let's settle this right here. Y yo, pues, I was confident, naively confident in a way. Mm-hmm. So, yo cité todos, ¿verdad? Los tres. Come here at this burnt trailer.
Oh my God.
Or it was just a spot that we can just be there. And, cause nobody was gonna be there. The trailer just got burnt. Anyways. Y ahí, pues hice la cosa, like, who are you choosing? Because it can't be this love triangle. Because I know,
okay,
I know
Jacob.
We hang out. I know you hang out with him, and I know,
and I'm not done.
And I'm not. Like I'm done playing this game where like
that's
sharing.
Right, Alejandro. That's right. That's
so
my man.
I put my foot down, and I was very like, ¿a quién escoges? You gotta choose one.
2 little kids just there.
Teenagers, yeah.
Oh my God.
Little teenagers. And not even high school yet.
Oh my God.
Almost high school.
Children.
And so the girl was like, and even the other person's like, well, I can tell you something. He loves you more than me. And I just kind of have a crush on you right now or whatever. And like, if anything, choose him. And I was just like, shit, I got the shit on the bag.
Yeah.
The other guys also being like, no, yeah, choose him. And she goes like, well, I pick him. And I'm like there, moonlight, little moment, todo.
Man.
Y era madrugada.
What the heck were you doing in la madrugada?
Hey, you do crazy shit for love, okay? Yo según...
What? You
pues
snuck
sí,
out?
Mi cosa, my thing was like...
You couldn't do this at
the
like...
night was gonna end of me staying with the girl.
That is so dramatic for no reason.
Oh, shit. You don't understand.
Sorry.
It was real.
It was real.
In the moment... Right. Of my little brain of a teenage boy that doesn't know anything, that shit was real.
You couldn't have done it like at 7 p.m. in the evening.
Nobody does that.
No?
There's people watching. I don't know. Regardless of the details of why, it was just the time. Call it dramatic or anything, but it was madrugada. Meetup spot was the burnt trailer area. And donde se quemó una traila. Y we all came from like different directions type of thing, right? So the meetup.
Yeah.
And then the little triangle thingy. And then the choosing, which was not me. And then them walking away into the darkness. And me just there.
Nah.
Pues emptiness.
So dramatic.
Emptiness, girl. I didn't know how to process all that stuff.
Were you sad?
I didn't even know that. En ese momento, no sabía qué estaba sintiendo.
Was that your first breakup? Was that your first girlfriend breakup?
Serious one. Because it was such a moment where like things could have gone either way. Right? Such a fork in the road.
But she was your girlfriend, no? You're like, no.
Ya no.
Oh.
Pero we would still hang out y todavía había esa.
Okay, yeah. Edward and what is his name? Jacob?
Yeah, I don't know.
Team Jacob.
Am I Jacob or am I?
What do you think?
I think I'm Jacob.
Porque perdió, you're, ¿no? Jasper.
Oh shit. I didn't even know. I don't know what this reference is. Okay. So ¿quién? Team Jacob lost.
I guess, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And Team Eduardo
won.
Ganó porque se quedó con él, ¿verdad?
Mm-hmm.
Y entonces, pues, ahí yo me quedé, like, like that fox así todo bien.
That crusty fox.
And I walked home. I walked home in that madrugada, like nothingness in my head, replaying that scene over and over again. And
little
then like,
Alejandro.
ooh, she. And then I had to go to school back tomorrow.
You're dumb for that. Why 4 a.m.?
And here's the thing.
What? You saw her?
Alguien nos daba el raite. Y ella, she would be in, well, someone would give me the ride to school. Y también le daba raite a ella. So the next day, I told you, I voy de tonto, man.
You're so, I don't even know, Alejandro. Sin vergüenza.
Bro.
That's the best thing I can say.
No, bro. So then.
So sin vergüenza. No manches.
What do you mean, vergüenza?
O sea, ¿no tenías conciencia que you're gonna see this girl tomorrow and for the rest of the school year and you're just gonna have to like live that and like the torture of
you're
with
judging
emotions.
You're judging it at this perspective.
Was that with logic? Like, why would you even...
No. Judge it when you were... How old? I was like 14, 15.
Nah, I did some dumb stuff.
Exactly. No, judge it with that mentality. No, that shit was... It was... I guess sad. But no, the next morning is like...
y
luego...
But it's so dumb.
Para acabarla de cagar...
¿Qué?
in the car and it was a short drive either way, but en la radio salió la canción de
Él te da su amor. Es el malo.
which one's the one? Sí, es esa, pero había una parte like como que perdió or something like that.
Perdón, no, es el perdedor. I'm sorry, I take that back. It's el perdedor.
¿Es el perdedor?
Yes.
Ya salió esa pinche canción y yo ahí todo, trying not to cry. And then she turns and she's like, this song is so relatable right now.
That is such a dumb...
And all I could do is kind of like chuckle like, see.
That is such a like teenage kid situation. Even her comments. Everything.
My God. No, I
could not imagine being in that situation and just like knowing que eres el perdedor and the girl that literally she's like, this is so relatable.
Yeah. What's that part that it got stuck in my head and like that's cuando sale algo de que algo en enanita verde, algo, no.
Oh.
Pero esa lyric es la que pasó y se me quedó imprinted in my mind. Bro, I want to cry now.
Damn, this song, though.
I want to cry for me for having to have experienced that trip to school. Y esta song, y esa parte, specifically esa parte, like echoed.
You were so
esa tesoro de duende. Y entonces yo decía, tesoro de duende. Like treasure chest, like the lucky charm,
Lucky Charm.
Yeah, tesoro de duende.
The golden pot,
yeah,
whatever.
Like
okay.
Se llevó, like what he was referring es que se llevó el tesoro del duende. Porque duendes. Pero yo... Pues yo, en ese tiempo se llevó el tesoro, el duende.
You pictured him as a duende?
No.
That's what you thought the lyric
El
was?
tesoro de duende. Ahora comprendo su dolor, su amor.
Oh,
no,
man.
yeah, but those lyrics is like, it confused me so much, but like, it was so relatable.
Oh, man.
And then just having to have drive, y yo todo silent. Y entonces, my best friend, es el que me daba el ride. He noticed. He was like, hey, dude, what happened?
Hey, bro, you okay?
Yeah, so ya después le dije, y he was like, oh, shit happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was a teenager too, so there was like no sabíamos. No sabíamos.
Damn.
And I got to learn
And that was
day.
the first of many for you, no?
De así de intensia.
Damn. Like,
that was...
Alejandro, how do you live having experiences like that?
Like, after that? Like,
yeah, how do you just, like... I guess that's a dumb question.
You have to put it in your past. Like, anything that has hurt you in any way, emotionally, spiritually, you have to learn how to live past that point and going forward.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So that's my experience with Perder, guys.
That was your first real one?
That was one, yeah.
Well, romantically.
Yeah, porque previously, before that ones, I was too naive and they were like middle school, elementary.
It wasn't that serious. Yeah.
Yeah, it was like barely holding hands and stuff.
Yeah.
Esto ya era novia and shit.
I was broken up with once.
Damn, ¿cómo perdiste Salo? Dime tu caidota que perdiste. Y no se vale apuntar dedos, ¿eh?
He broke my heart into pieces. And I was like, really, fool? Really? You really gonna kick me out right now? He kicked me out. After all, like, here's the thing. I had never gotten broken up with, but when I did get broken up with, I was like, oh, okay. Like, I didn't even cry or nothing. I was like, oh, I mean, like.
Yeah, the emptiness.
No. As in, like, okay, like, it's over. And then he's like, okay, you can leave now. And I was just planning to just, like, stay sitting there on the side of his bed. Like, oh, you mean I gotta go? You mean, like, this is, we're you mean we are not friends after this? Like, we're not just gonna be buddies? Like, I didn't know that this is what you gotta do when you break up.
Oh, so that's how it goes. Oh, shit. Okay.
Like, you mean like, I gotta, like...
What's that meme where it's like...
let me head out.
The SpongeBob?
Yeah, he's like...
You're like, oh.
No, I was the crusty fox sitting on the edge of his bed. And just like, what? Like, it's over. Like, he said, Alondra, I'm breaking up with you. And I was like, oh, okay. I kind of saw that coming.
I kind of pushed that to happen.
I kind of, yeah, you know, I knew you were going to say that. And then he's like, yeah, you got to go. What you mean?
Wait, but now?
Yeah, like now?
I just got you.
Like, it's Friday night. What you want me to do with the rest of my evening? Guys, it was Alejandro. It was this man right here.
Yeah, I'm guilty as charged.
Yeah, we were barely. We were 2 years into our relationship, and it was a hard week for Alejandro, and it was hard. I feel like it was a hard week for both of us because it was my first week at work, like a job outside of my house, and he was just going through things, and he was expressing it to me. He was just expressing like the load that he felt, the pressure of his life situation at the time, and he actually started to cry for the first time in our relationship. 2 years in, he started to cry, and I really thought like he was telling me these things because it was gonna lead up to breaking up with me. Because he was like kind of like going on telling me like this is my life, I'm going through these things right now, and I was picturing him like, and the best thing I can do for myself is break up with you. I can't do this relationship right now. That's what I thought. And so I was telling him, I was like, so do you want to break up? Do you want to break up? Like, I kept bringing that up as he was trying to tell me his emotions. And I think, so the thing is that he thought I wanted him to break up with me. He thought that I was giving him the gun to kill the relationship. Like, I handed it to him.
Right.
And I told him, do it! End us now!
Alondra literally does this, right? A visualization of what she did. It's like, I'm over here expressing my emotions to the point that I got so overly emotional that it made me cry. Yeah, like
for the
first time I opened up to my sentimientos. I was being vulnerable. Baltimore. I was being vulnerable, and I was just laying down like my problems and like how I wasn't able. No podía organizarlos and like
you were stressing out about it.
So stressed. I was so stressed. I was so pressured. I was financially también andaba todo bien in turmoil, and responsibilities. All that stuff was piling up, and I was just like, I'm struggling. I was just expressing.
But you didn't say it that you were struggling.
Y yo nunca,
you were just telling me.
Yeah, yo nada más estaba así como que así, like, I don't. Maybe my mistake was to tell you, it's like, I'm not looking for a solution. I'm just trying to desahogar.
Yeah, so like I don't think there was enough communication. You just started to tell me like your issues,
and then
I was like, am I part of you? I asked you, I remember, am I part of the
so
problem?
Alondra was in her mind, no se imaginó que like, oh, this is happening. This is Alondra.
Isn't this how people break up? They start to say, I'm not in the right mindset. I'm going through a lot of things.
I don't know if
it's not you, it's me. Right? I'm not crazy. I think that's how people start to paint the picture of them breaking up. Because they're not just going to say, hey, it's over.
All right, so this is what happened. Alondra is there listening to me explain my emotions, right? Or me expressing what I felt and was going through. And then as she was listening to me, she's all like, oh shit.
Like in my head.
I think he's breaking up with me. Let me put the breaking up on the table. Like I was putting things on the table, and then Alondra's like gets a gun and she's like, are you breaking up with me? And like the
gun was not for him. The gun was for the relationship.
Oh yeah, no. So Alondra put on the
visual,
table,
like imaginary. We're not
just
really
imaginary. Nah, that doesn't happen, but in a way, in a metaphorically, I was putting things in the table of what I was experiencing. Y Alondra puts ending the relationship on the table, which I was like, what? Ending relationships on the table? Well, I don't know. Am I connecting? And I got confused. I was like, is that the solution? Do I need to?
And then I was just pressuring, like,
and then Alondra's like,
I know you want
you want to end it, right? Is that what's happening? And I'm like, oh, I don't know. Like, okay, I guess. And I'm like, Alondra, I'm breaking up with you.
And I was like, oh, okay.
And I'm just like,
silence.
Okay, well, you can leave now, I guess.
Yeah, and I was like, hold on. What you mean? Like, we can't just stay friends? And I remember you said, I was like, I'm never friends with any of my exes. And I was just grabbing my backpack. I was like, okay. Like, so you were already in that mindset. Shit. You're obviously going through a lot mentally. So that you even said that, like, I'm not friends. I don't stay friends with my exes.
Right.
That was your way to like push me out the door.
Right, yeah. I said like
nah. And then I remember walking out of your room, going into the hallway. Ahí está tu hermano y sus amigos. And then usually you would always walk me out, remember? Always.
Uh-huh.
Obviously you didn't anymore because you didn't need to. I wasn't your girlfriend. And he's like, bye, Alondra. Drive safe. Like, you know how Marco is. Like,
right,
he's like always like happy and like being like that. And I was like, bye, Marco. Like inside, like I'm just like, bye, I'll never see you again. No, I didn't cry at all, honestly, until I went to sleep and I started crying.
Oh gosh, yeah. That's the first night's the toughest one, to be honest.
That was crazy. I've never been through a breakup that hurt, and that was crazy.
It's crazy.
10 out of 10. Recommend.
Oh shit, girl. It's good. All right, guys. And I feel like if you ask or if you focus on that, the world will give it to you, right? When you focus on what you ask for,
what do you mean?
The world will usually give it to you. So Alondra, like during our relationship, she would always say like,
stop.
I've never been in a breakup. I've never experienced it. So I wonder how it feels.
No, I would presumir to you and say that I've never been heartbroken.
Oh, okay.
And you kind of took that as a challenge. I don't know why, but you're like...
It wasn't me. I didn't do it on purpose.
You would say that. You're like, we're going to change that one day. Like, why would you ever say that to your girlfriend? Like, all I'm saying is Alejandro had issues. So did I. In the beginning of our relationship. But we weren't toxic. It was just a lot of emotions. But that was my breakup, and I was like, okay, Alejandro, period. Thanks for that. And obviously, we laugh at it now because it wasn't a serious breakup. Like, there was no real feelings towards wanting to break up from my end.
Yeah, previously
warriors.
of that, there was no evidence that like I wanted to break up with her or like any. Yeah, it was random.
It was like there really was no reason.
That's why I use the metaphor of like you put this on the table where like it shouldn't have been on the table. It was other things we could have focused on. Like,
it's because I just had never experienced a moment like that, and I thought, oh, this is it. This is this. I see this. I've seen this in movies, you know.
Oh, okay.
And I thought that's where you were heading, and I guess I was wrong, but you still did it. Like, okay, whose fault is it then? It's both of ours.
Right. We learned.
But I
and from there, I think is that we started building better communication skills.
Oh, yeah. After that, I genuinely do think I started to love you. Like, real love. Like, 2 years in, I know it might sound really long, but because it was my first relationship, I hadn't been broken up with. And so I didn't know if this was the real deal or not. And then until we broke up, even though it was, like, not real, but it was real in the moment when we broke up.
Mm-hmm.
And then when we got back together, I really knew, like, okay, because I wanted to get back with you, and we did, I could see that this is actually, this is love. I love you, I love you.
And now we're here doing a podcast
you,
together.
All right, so yeah, so I could see that I actually loved you. Like, from my end, I actually knew that, you know what? I think I love this fool. I think I do.
Good.
And ever since then,
nice.
we've been good. Like, we've had our arguments and our disagreements and and would I even say lows? Because it was never, I don't think I've had an etapa with you where we, as a relationship, had a low. We've had low days, but I don't see it like, oh, we're having problems day after day after day.
Yeah, like our relationship is shaky. Like anything could just cause it to end. No.
Yeah, we never became like a toxic relationship that's on and off. Like, we never had that. It's
been building strong throughout the years.
Yeah, that's why when we talk about our breakup, it's so funny. Like, it's so dumb.
Bro, we both have our yeah, like we exchange our perspective all the time, and it's always funny, or it's always like insightful to see. It's like, wow, that's what you were going through, or like that's what you were thinking. I thought you were thinking this, and like, and like I said, from my perspective is that from that point on, I think the thing that we caught on is that, oh, we gotta communicate better, and then we gotta express better what we're feeling, and not jump too much to conclusions. Ask. It's like, what's going on? Okay, so let's talk it over. Let's break it down. Kind of like we do this and doing this podcast. We break things down so that we can get a better overall idea of what's actually going on in the relationship.
Yeah, and I feel like before that breakup, I was also feeling I wasn't secure in my relationship. And after that, because of communication, we were able to reassure each other more. We learned to verbally reassure each other.
Okay.
And obviously things happen for a reason. That breakup literally made us stronger.
Oh, yeah. So, all right, guys. So we have come to the end of the podcast. And lo que quiero compartir es de que de mi parte, yo creo que este dicho es verdad. Lo apruebo.
KEDICHO approved.
KEDICHO approved.
True statement.
Yo sí creo que es mejor amar y perder que no haber amado.
Yeah.
Porque el otro es peor.
El otro no es vivir. So you guys go out there and love your family, love the people who are near you, your friends, your pets. Porque es mejor amar y perder que nunca haber amado.
Yeah.
So, yes, you guys, this is KEDICHO approved, a true statement, true dicho, dichos de la vida real. Okay, pero I know. That was a good one. So, muchas gracias a todos por acompañarnos hoy en este episodio. Es mejor amar y perder que nunca haber amado.
Yo soy Alejandro.
Yo soy Alondra.
Y este es
¿Qué
dicho? Nos vemos a la próxima. Adiós. Y tengan un buen San Valentín.